Hello everybody and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2 as Japan. We are currently at peace after almost 4 years of war with the Russian government that no longer exists. We were fighting the Tsar, and now some sort of communist government has taken over Russia. With that in mind, I think our new focus will have to be on our old nemesis from the original playthrough, from my original Rule the Waves 2 playthrough as Italy, France. We are just out of range of the ability to invade France. And here's the thing. Once we have the ability to invade this area of France, like this colony, we can start chaining. If we take one over and go to another and go to another, we can start chaining down and capture their colonies in Southeast Asia. Because that's the thing, guys. We need to expand our resource space. We need to expand where we're getting taxes and resources and money and trade. And to do that, we need to take on France. Because here's the thing. We could go for Germany. Germany has South Korea, so we could have a united Korea, as well as this bay here. Problem is that Germany's fucking scary. They've won the naval race in this timeline. They have 17 dreadnoughts. 2 more being built. They have 500,000 tons of dreadnought that they are building, or that they are going to have at some point. It's kind of scary, guys. Even Great Britain's not that big. So that's kind of amazing. So yeah, we need to really think. Now, if we go after France, they have a shitload of battle cruisers. So does Great Britain. But they don't have as many dreadnoughts. And they don't have carriers except for a single 6,600 ton carrier, which is not even as big as our current carriers. Light cruisers we're going to need to build up against, and we're going to need to modernize our destroyer fleet. So that's something we need to look at. But what we're going to do is I'm going to take all of these obsolete destroyers and we're going to put them in the reserve fleet to save a lot of cash. There we go. By a lot of cash, I mean we're in the black again. That is a lot for Japan right now. So we got a lot of things on reserve, but we still have some things on active fleet. Like we're going to have a seaplane carrier. I mean, we've got things like that we have on active. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go to the next turn. Yes, continue anyway. We have things going there. You're asked in an interview which nation you see as the most likely enemy in a future war. What is your answer? Well, without a doubt, yeah, we must be prepared to fight a war against any opponent. Improved director firing, so an improved director on ships. That's something. Advanced design calculations, 1% weight saving on hull. Nice. Okay, nothing too big there. So yeah, a lot of things going up. I don't want to go to war with you, Germany. You are scary. You're a scary motherfucker. But then again, they don't have a lot over here in these stations, but we won't be able to blockade them is the problem. France, on the other hand, does have some stuff out here. Not a lot, though. It'll be very dependent on things. Like, Great Britain's got some stuff out there. We could support them. Either way, we're going to need to go ahead and probably improve this base. Yes. And then we'll have to improve the Caroline Islands as well. Because that's something we need to do. We need better base capacity in Southeast Asia to support an actual campaign down there. And Formosa will be the linchpin of that. Hopefully we get better invasion capability. If we do, then we'll be golden. Yeah. Alright. Next turn. The Prime Minister has returned from a visit to Russia, bringing home a proposal to solve outstanding issues of tension between our nation. What's your proposal for this? Can never trust Russia to keep their arrangement? Yeah. Never trust them. Okay. Scientists have invented mine rails and seals, so that's well behind there. Okay, I don't want to go to war with you because it's not even Russia anymore. It's a Soviet. You know, they have a general secretary. They're communists. They're the Soviet Union. I don't want to go to war with you. Leave me alone. Let's go ahead and resume construction of you, and then not design. Start another destroyer as a replacement. So there we go. We'll just keep that going. And then the Taiyo will be ready. Yeah, we should be okay. Next turn. Increased industrialization improves national resources. Okay. It did. There's been an internal upheaval in Bougainville. If we send an expeditionary force. Yeah, we'll send it. I don't know where the hell that is. Situation has spiraled out of control and a local warlord. I don't even know where that is. Where is that? Bougainville, southeast. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no wonder we didn't do well down there. We don't have almost anything in that area. Okay, that is something. We need to like look at maybe having an actual force for Southeast Asia. Like maybe a couple of cruisers. The problem is we're so strapped for actual ships. It's becoming a problem. Alright, next turn. Okay, new seaplane carrier commissioned in the Navy. With threat from Russia rising, the Hawk Party manages to pass a bill authorizing additional funding of the Navy. Thank you. Offering to sell us the rights for armor development, integral armor. No thank you. Naval gun research, improve 5 inches. That's nice. Counterintelligence, believe Great Britain has stolen technology. Don't worry about it. We don't want to worry about it at this point. Okay, we got that going for us. We can build a new light cruiser. Which we will. Build the first one of the new light cruisers. And that will also start to be turned out. Maybe we can put a couple down there in Southeast Asia as showing the flag kind of operations. So, yeah. Let's keep going. Identified submarines fired torpedo at one of our ships. Fortunately, it missed. There was unfortunately no clues to who might be behind the underhanded act. The Hawk Party is demanding a resolution. What's demand international court? Take this to the international court in The Hague. Issue an order to sink any identified submarines. Territorial waters, no doubt. There's no doubt France. There's no doubt France. Okay, we're going to war. Okay, we got to get ready for this. We're going to war. Okay, so we got that going for us there. We've got plenty of money, so let's go ahead and active fleet you guys. And active fleet you guys. So I'll active fleet you. Here we go. We won't active fleet the rest of the destroyers until the war is actually declared. But we're going to war with France, which is what we kind of wanted to do. Again, we'll probably do the same thing we did last time, is we'll destroy their like kind of Asian squadron slowly and very methodically is the plan, at least. So, next turn. Italian government is interested in buying the rights to hull construction. By all means, give us money. Airship bomb armament. Enables airship bomb armament. Okay. There we go. Okay, still technically not at war with the French, which is weird. Very weird. Okay, let's send our light cruisers and all of our ships here. We're going to send them down to Southeast Asia, along with the 2 Coma-class battle cruisers. We should have enough support down there to work with that. We have to remember that Great Britain has 2 dreadnoughts in the region, so that'll help out a bit as well. So, next turn. Increased industrialization improves national resources. Okay. New AVs finished working up. British government is offering to sell us the rights to turret design and gun mounting, weight savings, and turret fittings. No thank you. Okay, nothing there. War is broken out between Japan and France. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We've got all these guys that can be put into trade protection. It's 22 ships, so we'll take 2 of you off there. We'll go to active fleet. Active fleet AF. Okay, we got all you guys. Good. How much more can we stretch the support in Southeast Asia? Looks like we can stretch it a bit more. So, you lot go down to Southeast Asia. All of you are in there. You're all good. We'll send all of our destroyers that we can down there to Southeast Asia. Okay. A new light carrier will be finished next month. All right. Subs are good. We want to go ahead and all air bases will also be activated. So we got that going for us. I do want to go over to coastal fortifications. Shit. So we need Takeo. You. We want to expand you. And then Peleliu, we also want to expand that airbase. Is there anything else in the Carolines that we want to do? Peleliu's all the way out there. Truck would probably be a good idea. Truck. Oh, you're an airship base. Do we not have an actual airbase at Truck? We don't have an actual airbase at Truck. Okay. Go ahead and do that. Airbase. Put it at Truck. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Should have a decent force down there, and hopefully we're not overdoing it. We have expanded our bases in the area a lot over the years, so fingers crossed. So let's go to the next turn. Enemy coastal raid. Medium engagement. Accept. Attack enemy ships in general. And we'll see how the French do in this fight. Okay, so we do have a battlecruiser in the area. Coma class. Okay, so we have an airship base and an air base. Where is morning? Okay, we got a little bit of time. Hoping. Okay, 4 destroyers down this way. Gonna see if we can spot them. Ooh, we got one. Oh yeah, that is a big one. Okay. Line ahead. Squadron Max. You're going in, you're trying to hit them. Okay. That is a strike. Launch those torpedoes. Damn it. Coma got hit. Turn away. Coma got hit by another one, and another one, and another one. She's dead. She's super dead at that point. Flotation damage is bad. Come on, launch those torpedoes. Get him out of there. Scare the sons of bitches off. Flotation damage is not that bad, actually. Okay. We gotta try and get back to Takio. Not Taco. Okay, battleships Oddball and Iki are out there. So they're doing some engaging. Nope. Shitload of torpedoes. The hell's the Iki? Okay, there's the Iki. So Oddball is taking minor damage, and the Iki took minor damage as well. Hopefully they dealt with the enemy. There goes the Akoma. She couldn't limit the flooding. It's going down. Yes to all. There's an enemy battle cruiser. Has gone down. We lost a battle cruiser. They lost a battle cruiser. Okay, there goes the Oddball and the Iki again. Getting their shots in on the enemy battle cruiser. It's on fire. Okay, we're gonna have this guy start heading up through here. Come on. Get out of there, buddy. Get out of there. That was not a good engagement on either side there. Though they might have actually lost more ships than us. I'm not sure. It depends on how badly our dreadnoughts hit them. Oh, there we go. That is not there, so where the hell is that naval strike even going on at? All the way over there? Wow. Yeah. Knock them out. They took out the Iki. Or not the Iki, they took out the Akoma. Built in the fires of war against Russia. First casualty in our battle against France. Yes, and the scenario. We lost a battle cruiser. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oddball, Iki, cleaned house. 3 French battle cruisers for one of our battle cruisers? Okay. Like, yes, our heavy ships are far more valuable because we can't make a lot of them, but that's a trade. I'm totally fine with that. Like, I'm not totally fine, but still, like, that's amazing. That entire strike force is gone. 17,000. Yeah. What? Yeah. Jesus. Oh, our ship, the Taiyo, is commissioned in the Navy. It found the sheet of trouble reaching giant speed. All our cruisers have trouble. Or not cruisers. Do our carriers have trouble reaching their desired speed? I actually don't know. Yeah. Yeah, because the Ryujo, or the Shoho is at 24 knots instead of 25 knots. Whatever. Our scientists said they're well on the way to understanding destroyers with up to 2,000 tons displacement. Our scientists spread their well underway in understanding improved depth charge racks. All right. We sank 2 enemy subs and 3 merchants. They sank 6 of ours. They won that month. So yeah, during the recent battle, crew performance was adversely affected by poor living conditions away from home on some ships. Yeah, I would assume so. I just want to double check. Are we over base capacity? We are not. Then again, we did lose a dreadnought. We also know that the oddball took some, or not dreadnought. We lost a battlecruiser. The lead ship of the Acoma class, which is our best battlecruiser design. But on the upside, the French now have no heavy ships in the area. So that's something. They do have a shitload coming, though. So that's another thing. Yeah, they have quite a few coming out this way. I wonder if they're going to reinforce... I wonder if they're going to do the same thing they did last time, if Great Britain's going to reinforce their main area, and so is France, and we're going to be able to blockade them. That's a potential thing that could happen. Yeah. Still, good first go so far. Very good first go. Not the greatest placement on our part, but it worked. I think what we need to do now is... well, shit, what are we going to do? I think, yeah, we need to resume construction of the 3rd of our light carriers. I think we just need to go ahead and go full-blown light carrier, just carrier force in this war. I think that's going to be beneficial to us, especially given the fact that the French have no air bases in this region. So if we can just overwhelm them with air power, that'd be amazing. Because it's really the only way we're going to overwhelm them. Let's be honest. So yeah. Okay. Not a lot else we can really do. They're 1 month away with some of their things. We'll see what they do. If they're... I think maybe they're heading... I don't know if these guys are heading to Southeast Asia or heading to Southern Africa or the Med. Well, they wouldn't go into the Med because that's a British-held crossing there. Either way, I don't know if they're going towards us or away from us. I'd hope they're going away from us, but I don't remember what they had beforehand. So yeah, okay. Next turn. Scientists report that they are well on their way to understanding force circulation. Destroyers up to 2,000 ton displacement enables building of destroyers of 2,000 ton displacement. Okay. Advanced signaling makes signaling errors less likely. Good. Enemy submarine torpedoed and sank one of our destroyers. Great. Enemy submarine damaged the Azuma, which is out for 5 months in the dry docks, though that is our converted carrier, so that's not as bad. We also lost a corvette. Sank a sub. They have a lot of subs, so that's something we're going to have to look into dealing with. Sank a corvette is what I meant. Okay. Let's put some of these boys onto trade protection. Help out a little bit more. Coastal forts. 2 more months for you guys to be expanded. We don't really have a lot of places to put new bases is also a problem. Peleliu and Takio is kind of our 2 major areas. I mean, we could go ahead and put one in Kulang to the north side of Formosa, but I think that's only for like northern Northeast Asia is a thing. Yeah, 5 months for you. Oddball's back in though. Yeah, we're really gonna have some trouble here. Yeah, they reinforced with 1 dreadnought, but the British have a dreadnought here as well. I think the rest of the battle cruisers, yeah, they're heading that way. Yeah, they're reinforcing their home waters to try and stop themselves from being blockaded. Give it some time. Great Britain will blockade you at this point, because I mean, yeah, that's those 3 battle cruisers was a great boon to us. Now I wish they were all dreadnoughts, but we wouldn't have won if they were dreadnoughts. We would have been destroyed. So yeah, that was a thing. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. So we got out of war with Russia, did a few years of building up, did a little while of building up, refocusing our efforts, building up some new ships, getting our new carrier force ready. And now we are in war with France, and hopefully we can use this to our advantage to gain bases in Southeast Asia to bolster our resource operations down there. That'd be the hope. But yeah, thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button if you want to help support the channel. Consider the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye!